Hey family, it's Buffy from Buffy's Flavorful Journey. Now it's almost Easter, and what's the favorite cake for Easter? It's the carrot cake, right? Come along with me and watch me make it. Let's get started. I'm making the Duncan Hines perfectly moist carrot cake. Gonna have 1 box of that. One 3.4 ounce box of Jello vanilla pudding. Instead of oil, I'm using some of that apple butter I made, homemade. I'm gonna add some vanilla. I'm gonna add creme bouquet, about a capful of that. 3/4 cup of milk here, and this is 2% milk because that's what we use. 6 eggs, they're large eggs. And I'm going to add a cup of shredded and chopped carrots. Let's go ahead and dump everything in here. I hope you can see in there, there's little bitty pieces of carrot already in there, but that's not enough. That's why I'm adding another cup. Oh boy. And because this is a cake mix cake, we can dump everything in here and mix it all together. Pretty sure it says to mix for 2 minutes. Yep, everything in there mix for 2 minutes on medium speed. Okay, gonna add the milk now. I'm using milk instead of water. And again, I'm using the homemade apple butter instead of oil. It was a 1/3 cup of oil. So I'm gonna use a 1/3 cup of the homemade apple butter, because you can use applesauce or apple butter as your fat when you're baking stuff. So instead of using oil or butter, you can use apple butter or applesauce. And when you're replacing the oil, you use the same amount of oil. You use the same amount of apple butter that the recipe called for in oil. So on the box it said use a 1/3 cup of oil, so that's why I'm using a 1/3 cup of apple butter. Okay, let's add the eggs, all 6 in there. I'm going to mix everything up a little bit first, and then I'll add the carrots. Let's go in and add that about cupful of creme bouquet. Oh, I thought there was something on there, but it wasn't. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Gonna have to go get some more vanilla from my stockpile. I'm running low. Okay. Already have it plugged in. Started out a little slow on low first, and then I'll pick it up. Okay. Before I add the additional carrots, scrape down the sides a little bit, and then the bottom. Now I'm going to add the carrots. And I just bought shredded carrots from the grocery store, and then I came home and chopped them up a little bit more because they were shredded into strips. Nobody wants to bite into a carrot cake with a long strip of carrot. At least I don't think so. I know I wouldn't want to. Okay. It mixed a little over a minute before, so mix just a little bit more, and we want to combine those carrots into the batter. Okay. Unplug it. should move this back so you can see what I'm doing. Just scraping the batter off of the paddle attachment. This smells really good. May not look very attractive, the batter, but it smells good. And you can watch the video where I made the homemade apple butter, which I'm telling you, each day it gets better and better. I don't know what it's doing in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, but I think it's having a family reunion. Everybody's getting along. Nobody's fighting. You know, sometimes you get a little liquor in them and folks start fighting at the family reunion. But not that apple butter, thankfully. Okay. Put that over there. Set that underneath in case anything drips. But this is our batter. You can see even more of the carrots, a lot more than you could from just the cake mix. And even on the cake mix, it suggests adding a cup of shredded carrots or other things like raisins and walnuts on. We don't do raisins and walnuts in our carrot cake. Okay. It's my 12-cup Bundt Pan. And just going to add the batter. Turn it around. I sprayed it with Baker's Joy. And the batter is such a darker color because of the apple butter. You know, the apple butter had brown sugar in it. And anytime you cook with with brown sugar, your end product is a darker color. Just a little bit more to get in here. Whenever you're filling your Bundt pans, and I say this all the time, but for first-time bakers who might not know, you never want to fill your Bundt pan more than 3/4 full because it may overflow in your oven. And I've had a cake overflow before, and it was a big mess. So even though this isn't going to be 3/4 full, definitely not, maybe about half, I'm still going to put this on a cookie sheet before I put it in the oven in case it overflows, but I'm pretty sure this one will not. Man, I can't get over how good this smells. And that's a good sign. When you can smell your batter and it smells good, it's more than likely your cake is going to taste good. I want to get all the carrots out. This is a cake my little brother requested. I gave him an option for 2 cakes for Easter. This carrot cake or a coconut cake. And he chose this one. Said he hadn't had either one in a while. And, of course, for Easter, carrot cake is a pretty common cake to have for Easter. Ugh, making a mess. I just wanted to try this. Oh, wow. Tastes really a lot like a spice cake, but that's what most carrot cakes taste like, though. Okay. You want to tap it, get any air bubbles out. And let's see, how long does this cook? Bundt cake, 33 to 36 minutes. So I'm going to set my oven for probably 34 because my oven cooks pretty quickly. But in the oven it goes. I'll show you when it comes out. Okay, it's time to flip it. Make sure it's still a little hot. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Oh, felt it release. Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to scoot it over a little bit. It's a beautiful cake. Beautiful. And now I'm going to sit it on the island, let it cool for at least an hour. And this is what the Bundt Pan looks like. That'll come out real easy. See, I barely scraped it and it's coming out. I'll be back when it's time to frost. Okay. I took a sheet of parchment paper, put it in the fours, and put it underneath the cake. So when I pour this frosting over, that'll catch it, and hopefully the serving tray or platter won't be so messy. I had some cinnamon vanilla frosting. Took about half of it out, melted it, or at least just made it pourable. Let's say that. Now I'm going to pour over. And I have more left if I need to do that. And you know what I forgot to do? Dog nabbit, I'm glad I caught it. I didn't poke holes in there yet. Gotta poke my holes in here. We like that because I like the frosting to get in the cake. It also helps to make the cake even moister. Okay. Got towels right there. Lay that there. Now, let's pour. Wow. Almost forgot. Can't believe I almost did that. I've done it before. Truth be known. I'm sure I'll do it again. But I was able to catch it in time. This time, anyway. I let the cake cool for about an hour and a half. And because this frosting is warm, I'm going to let it cool for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours before I put the dome over it. Because I'll put the dome over it while this frosting is warm. There'll be some condensation. Probably end up with a soggy cake, and we don't want that. You know what? I'm going to make this work with just this amount of frosting. Because I don't need a lot of frosting on this. A lot of people, when they make their buns, they just drizzle frosting over anyway. So, I'm going to call it. But I am going to use up all that I took out to melt. Because I don't want to put it back in there and put it in the fridge. If you've never had cinnamon, vanilla, or cream cheese frosting. Yeah, cinnamon, vanilla, cream cheese frosting. Oh my God. You need to make it. It is an amazing taste because, you know, cream cheese frosting, vanilla cream cheese frosting tastes good. But that cinnamon, oh man. Or was that too soon? Just a little I have to clean it. But nothing like I usually end up with. Get a towel, get that up. A spot there. Spot here. It's a big spot. I'll save that one for last. One spot there. Now let's get that big spot. Oh yeah. The trick with the parchment paper is not mine. It's Becky from Acres Homestead. That's where I learned it from. Here's the finished product. And if you can see close enough, you can see the little flecks of cinnamon in there. But that's a pretty cake. Can't wait to cut it open on Easter Sunday. Here it is, family. Box cake mix, carrot cake with a vanilla cream cheese frosting and added cinnamon. So I guess it's a cinnamon vanilla cream cheese frosting. Yeah, that's better. Quick and easy peasy. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like the video, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you all. Happy Easter. All the best to you and yours. Bye for now.